either. So I'm sure a lot of what I can say might have been a little bit of conjecture, what I think is happening. I could be off. Like, I think it's aliens. It might not be. I love this. Tasi Trinan, alone, pregnant, and ill, is trying to reach a desert town where the survivors of her expedition have found help. But after being dragged into it and escaping a strange otherworld, she's now elsewhere. That's kind of what I said. Like, we were in an alien world. We went through a portal, but now we're not in the real world yet. We're like in some dream-looking place. I did forget about us being pregnant. It's kind of important. Just a wee bit. And it's good to see you again, Elizabeth. How was your Halloween? Okay, so yeah, this is where we left off. We had just come through a portal. And now we're in some weird dark world where there's like some street lamps, but I have no idea what's going on. I forgot about that too, Elizabeth. I did manage to glitch out the game completely. I couldn't believe that. Luckily, we didn't lose too much progress. All right, I'm just gonna... Oh, crap. We are not in Kansas anymore. Or the desert, wherever we were before. Wow. It's kind of peaceful. I hear birds. That's good, right? There's signs of life. My vision's a little blurry.
Mama.
That's our daughter? Okay. Can I cross there? Oh no, that's a tree. How do I get over there? Hold on. I kind of want to cross there, but... Oh, maybe I can go this way. There we go. Now I think we're crossing. There she is. Whoa, her image is kind of distorted.
What are you doing, little one?
1 and 1.
Yes, but what is 1 and 1?
I know that one.
Alice?
It's 11.
Alice
Hey, funny
can't
thing. How's it
play. Alice can't play. Alice is gone. Don't worry, Mama. I'm here.
Wait, I thought her name was Alice. So we had one daughter who's alive, was born, but we're pregnant with another one. I thought Alice was the child we already had. Oh, look at that fetus. I think that's alluding to the child we haven't had yet. Holy crap. That's big. Oh, hey, funny thing. What's going on? Yeah, my
Alice?
camera... Oh,
Alice!
just one
Salim!
sec.
Salim, quickly!
Something happened to Alice. We don't know about this yet. Am I too large on the screen? I think I might have increased it when we were playing the retro game because I had all that extra space to work with in the black. So I might have not shrunk it back here. Let me know if it's too big or if you guys like it. our already birthed child. How about that? I can't say living child. Although I don't know if Alice is actually alive. Oh, that's right. And this is like a super demon baby or something.
No. You're so much bigger. This can't be real. Wake up. Wake up, Tasi.
The baby's growing very
Oh,
fast.
God. Oh, God, Mother Mary. What am I going to do?
And if
Come
this
on.
isn't too big, how
Come
about
on.
this?
Pull yourself together.
Okay, now we're back in the ruins, which
Where are we?
I thought this is where it was going to leave me. As soon as we went through the initial portal, it looked like we were almost back to the desert. Words are hard. And I agree completely, Elizabeth. It did not feel very much like Halloween. It was cool to see my family's house all dressed up, you know? We didn't do much decorating at all here. We're going to go all out for Christmas, though. I'll definitely post some pictures in Discord. Yeah, this baby's growing way too quick.
I'm so heavy.
Maybe we should
It
talk to the
feels
baby.
like 6 months. More.
Maybe we can ask the
God.
baby to slow down. Don't jump. Crap, what's the baby button? Oh, it's X to baby.
What if I get even bigger?
That's right, X to baby.
Too many dark corners. I'll try to hold on, but this will be difficult, little one.
Wasn't that the subtitle of the first Amnesia game, Dark Corners? Or something like that? Dark Descent. That was it. Yeah, X to baby is the new Jason. I've never streamed that game. I need to at some point. It's been a long time since I played it, but I did enjoy it. She should not be doing this heavy lifting while pregnant, but what choice do we have?
Shit. This isn't a dream. This really isn't a dream.
Okay, we can't crouch through there. Oh, maybe that's what I was thinking of, Nate. Have you ever played that game? Cthulhu, The Dark Corners of the Earth? I have it on the original Xbox. It was wild. Oh, crap. How do I... Forgotten how to play. R? R is matches. Okay. It's been a little while. It's been a while. I kind of forgot how to play this game. Ah, crap. And we don't have any oil in our lamp, but I think we've collected some. There we go. No, I'm going to use more matches. We have like 10 matches. Oh, there's no more things to light over here. Oh, here's one. Go, go, go. Nice. Just barely. You played 2 minutes of it and got scared. You can only play the multiplayer spooky games. Otherwise, you get scared too easily. I do think single-player scary games are way scarier. Not that a multiplayer game can't be scary, but there's something about being alone that just makes the experience that much harder to get through. Hey, Joe, what's up, dude? It's good to see you, man. I remember the beginning of the Cthulhu game was really well done. Okay, looks like we can get over here. I mean, there's some tense spots, Elizabeth, but I gotta be honest, like, I'm pretty desensitized to scary stuff. Okay, looks like we can break through here. The last time I had a good jump scare on stream, because there's a couple things here. Oh my gosh, Joe, thank you so much for the bits. I really appreciate it, dude. Drop a token for you guys. How was your Halloween, by the way? Did you do anything cool? So just so you can kind of see what I'm dealing with here, I would personally prefer to play horror games in complete darkness with sound, like speakers cranked all the way up. I like headphones, but there's something about, because I have some loud, nice speakers and a subwoofer, makes it even more scary because I can feel when the monster's coming for me. Where's my app? Here we go. Oh, I'm on the wrong Wi-Fi. Just a second. But the room I'm in, what I'm trying to get at, is kind of bright because I need the lights to show me, you know? And streaming, I'm not playing alone. I get creepier when I'm playing by myself. But yeah, this is about the brightness that I have. I'm looking at the screen right here. I have lights shining on my wall so I can see. And you guys can see me, you know? So if I was playing in complete darkness with the sound cranked, all by myself, this game on a scale of 1 to 10 would probably be like a 6, maybe? Let me see if I can throw this through here. Hey, I think it's going to break. Now, earlier, I was playing this game called Paranormal Activity in VR.
That's it.
It was a pretty simple game, but it had some of the best jump scares I've ever experienced. And in VR, the threat is that much more. I can't see any light. The VR goggles cuts all of the scariness away from me. Well, and that's part of it too. You know, a lot of people make that distinction, jump scares versus atmosphere. I mean, it has both. Like, if a game just has atmosphere, but no jump scares, then you never really get that scared. You know, it needs to have both. If a game just has jump scares or a movie, it's cheap, you know? But if a game has great atmosphere and then it earns a couple good jump scares, it doesn't overdo it, but it can earn a good jump scare, that's what really gets under your skin. And that game did a pretty good job. It was a short game. There weren't a ton of jump scares, but every second I was constantly slowly walking through this mansion because of how creepy it was. Now, I have played... Why aren't you picking that up? Oh, left click. I was like, what's the pick up button? There we go. Got a couple of those. So I don't think jump scares are inherently bad, but you need to earn them. You have to have that tension and the slow build towards them. Otherwise, they're absolutely exhausting and they're no longer scary. They're just kind of loud and annoying, I guess. Where in this game, from what I've experienced, has done them both really well. There hasn't been a ton of jump scares, but the few that we've had, there was such a long break in between and just like hearing creepy noises and everything, it earned it. Now, I have never actually played it, but from what I think I know, what is it, Five Nights at Freddy's? I believe that game probably doesn't earn its jump scares. I think the game's all jump scares from what I've heard. Okay, so that goes into this weird portal, but I want to see what's down this way first. Yes, great ambience really sells it, doesn't it, Joe? Let's see, and you got to get going. You're currently modding for your buddy's channel. Oh, well, thank you for dropping in and saying hi, Joe. I really appreciate it. Good luck on the modding. Hopefully, it's an easy time, not too much drama. Oh, crap, I just broke something. Okay, is there anything else we can light real quick? Trying to get as much light in here as I can before this thing goes down. Oh, there's another portal there. Okay. Crap. There's hardly anything in here. Okay, so there's another portal there. What's this direction? I do think jump scares in movies
that smell.
are even cheaper than jump scares in games.
Like back in the laboratory. It's getting stronger.
Okay, I'm a little confused. There's like 3 of these portals. I'm not sure which one we should go to. This is becoming a bit of a puzzle. Holy crap, where are we now? Yeah, like some of the jump scares in this one, Elizabeth, have been like when a creature kind of runs past you really fast, or sometimes you are in danger. But there's been some where it just kind of runs by you, or it might grab an item just when you see it. That was really cool. No danger, but it was a good jump scare in that... What the hell was that? It was a good jump scare in that it was slowly building tension to the point where I was waiting for something to happen, but I had no clue when it was going to happen. A lot of times, cheesy jump scares, like Until Dawn, there's a good example. Fun game, great atmosphere, lots of cheap jump scares, you know? But it's meant to be that cheesy 80s slasher movie kind of thing. Okay, this looks like a portal, but I also feel like I could just walk right by it. Oh, it closed up on me. I guess I didn't need my compass for that one. Oh, what is this?
What is this foul stuff?
This looks like the stuff in the first game. I remember seeing that weird fleshy stuff. Okay, let's try lighting a few of these. Yeah, I guess until... Oh my gosh. Oh, I walked on it. I didn't even see it down there. Oh my gosh, this stuff's everywhere. Okay, can I get around it? Okay, we can kind of... Oh no. Hold on. I have a little bit of oil. A little bit. Let's refill as much as we can. Where can I go? Oh, I see a door back there. Ow, ow, ow.
Christ.
Ow.
Look, that ladder. Is that the way out?
Okay, I see there's a torch right here. Well, crap. How are we getting past this? I'm guessing that's where we need to go. It's like we can slowly make our way down. Parkour! Do some Mirror's Edge moves in here. There's a new parkour kind of action game that just came out. One of my coworkers got it. It's a first-person game, and I've heard good things, but I have not tried it myself. It just came out. Okay, I'm scared to walk in that mist. But I feel like I have to. I'm going to make a quick run for it. Oh! Didn't like that. Okay, there's a torch there. Oh, no, no! Give me the matches. There we go. I keep pressing C to crouch. That's not the button, John. Oh, we need more matches over here. Crap. Okay. Well. Oh, there's something there. Looks like I can push these down. Is that going to help me get across? Let's try this out. Oh, I keep hitting the wrong button. Control is crouch. There we go. We need a match. There we go. Our compass is going crazy. Oh no! What was that? Oh, the flesh is coming at me. Go, go, get up! Crap. We're running for it. We're running for it. I sincerely hope I don't need light. Oh, I don't like that face. This way? All while pregnant. Tasi. Oh, crap, we fell. Tasi's a trooper. Go, go, go.
Come on!
I don't have time to light torches. Just keep on running. Oh, dead end? No, we can go this way. Get out of the way, get out of the way. I think this way. Oh, never mind. I brought out my compass instead of crouching. Of course. Go, go, go. Oh, we're getting those tendrils on the edge of the screen. We're starting to go crazy. Oh, keep going, keep going. This is as fast as I can go right now because we're crouching. Oh, get out of the way. Get out of the way. Oh, no. Oh, because I took the orb? Was I not supposed to do that? Uh-oh. I assumed I was supposed to. I don't know. Okay, it looks like the Alice is at the doctor right there. We're in trouble. So is that why it's coming after us? Because we took the orb. Which, by the way, guys, little thing to lighten the mood just slightly. We got a Georgie visiting, napping on the couch right behind us. Hi, Georgie. He is out. Georgie. Hey, Georgie. He might be dead. He could be dead. I don't know. He has no reaction to me at all. Usually he'd be like, meh, meh. He's not even doing that. We were gone quite a bit of the day looking at furniture. I think they were just exhausted from waiting for us. They don't really relax when we're gone.
Oh, Christ.
Thank goodness we made that. Whenever your baby kicks, you can check on... Oh, you know, I think that happened one time earlier and I didn't check on the baby.
How did we get to this, huh? And how did you grow so fast? I hope you're all right.
This game probably has some achievements for checking on your baby every time you need to. Hey, Robs, how's it going? It's good to see you again, dude. Okay, it looks light enough. I don't think we need a flashlight right now, or candles or torches. Okay, we're back in the alien place again. Okay. What is this? This looks like a weird puzzle. Oh, it's rotating something over at the top there. Oh, you know what? It looks like we have to line these up. Like I imagined some kind of light or something comes through there. Let's keep looking around. And how was your Halloween, Robs? Did you get to do anything cool? Oh, we got a note. Observations. Leyden jar, like vessel, resembling those in device in... Am I reading this right? Resembling those in place in device in portal chamber, but spent, broken. I think the English isn't quite right here. Relic age unknown. Manufacturing quality high, as if welded or cast using advanced modern industrial methods. Spiral symbol on Leyden jar bank also found on door near camp, leading to maze/grid chambers below. Devices powered by electric fluid or some means of gathering electric fluid. So this is a whole bunch of like people that have discovered this place that are kind of trying to figure out how all the different mechanisms work. Because we found some other dead people in this alien world that couldn't figure out what to do. So we just found their remains and their notes. Well, you watch Deesa's 24-hour and you don't do Halloween. How was Deesa's 24-hour stream, by the way, Robs? I played a lot of Phasmophobia, watched some horror movies, and just did a whole bunch of other stuff for Halloween. I didn't get to jump in. Let's see, and this is where recollection of Dark Descent story is nice. Many references in this area. Oh, that's good to know. You will find, Elizabeth, my memory is hot garbage, but I will try to find something that we've seen before.
It's the town again, little one. See? It's another gateway, I think. A portal. Like in that laboratory, but big enough for us. Look, little one. I think this is a way out of here. I know it's crazy, but can we get it working?
That's right. We were trying to get to where that smoke was. I remember they had like some smoke signal we were trying to reach. Now, can we put our orb in here? We might have to take our orb and put it into different things. Let's see. There we go. Let's see if I can do this without breaking the puzzle this time. Okay, that just opened this up. Oh, that closed the portal. That's not good.
This isn't working.
I can't seem to open it again. Okay. I think we have to get that mechanism up there working first. So we probably had to put the portal there. Alright, let's see what else we got. Oh my goodness!
Elegant Frost, how is it going?
It's good to see you, Elegant Frost. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. And by the way, Elegant, how was your stream? What were you playing? I think I saw you on earlier doing some, what is it called? Divinity Original Sin 2. I almost said Divinity 2, but that's a different game entirely. You were doing that. Nice. Now, did you start a brand new game, Elegant? Or were you continuing an old one? Because I've only played through it once. It's such a long game. I don't know if I could do it twice. As much as I loved it, it's just such a time commitment, you know? But such a good game. You did start a brand new one. Now, you said you had started it, but you only got through like the first part of it, right? And what kind of character are you playing? That's so cool. Such a good game, guys. Be sure you check out Elegant Frost's stream, by the way. And Divinity Original Sin is such a fantastic game. And by the way, welcome Raiders to Juncadia. I'm John, obviously. We are currently playing a horror puzzle game called Amnesia Rebirth, which is the third in a series, but the story is fairly standalone. There's going to be nods to the previous games, but it definitely is its own thing, too. Okay, what is this going to rotate now? Oh, this one seems like it's stuck. We can't rotate this one yet. So you played through the first act 2 times before with your brother in co-op. That's right, that game is co-op. I've never actually played it in co-op, but I bet it's a lot of fun. And you're in love with the Baldur's Gate 3 early access? I want to play it, but I'm not going to. I'm going to do my best to hold off, because I want to wait for the final release of Baldur's Gate 3. Okay, this one's also stuck. So we're going to have to find out how to dislodge these things, potentially. Listen to the music here. I really like this tune. It's kind of sad, but beautiful at the same time, you know? Okay, this one moves. I think this was the first one we moved, actually. Yeah, it's not a scary song. This song's just very sad, very melancholy, I guess. Oh crap. Oh no. We're not going this way. Actually, I don't have any oil, but as soon as I tried to open up that door, that creepy stuff said nope.
We need to get out of here soon.
Gotta check on the baby. Yeah, I've actually listened to
Hey, Mama's here.
the soundtrack to Divinity Original Sin just on its own, not even playing the game. The soundtrack is definitely just that good. I'm using a lot of big words. Oh no, wait. Oh, melancholy? Melancholy basically just means sad. It's kind of sad sounding music. But yeah, if I ever say anything you're not sure what the heck I said, I would say question me. I might be using the word wrong, and I will just embarrass myself. But yeah, if I ever say anything you don't understand, let me know. I'll clarify for sure. It has the same composer as Original Sin. Perfect. I love the music in that game.
This place is so strange. Who on earth built it, do you think? Who on earth?
Our baby's freaking out. I feel like every few steps he panics and we have to calm it down. Oh, it looks like this door's locked. I mean, it's potential relentless. Now, I would never say a word I don't think I know what it means, but I absolutely could be using the wrong word, or I mistakenly thought I understood the word and just got it wrong. Like, no, John, that means this. I'm like, crap, what the hell did I say then? Okay, we haven't checked down this way yet. Oh, well, I don't think we've been this way. There's some cool statues. Make sure we're not missing anything. Let's see, sometimes you try to say 5 different sentences at the same time, and it sounds like I've had a stroke. I probably do that at least once per stream. I have a problem, I probably do it on stream too, much more when I'm just talking casually with Andy, and I'm not, sometimes you're just not even really thinking when you're talking, you're just talking. I'm thinking one thing, but my sentence, I'm talking about something else, and I kind of throw words in from my other thoughts into the sentence I'm trying to actively say, and it comes off very stupid, you know? Like I'll be telling Andy, like, yeah, we should really get a sectional futon that fits in this corner, and really I'm thinking of burgers, so I'm like, and then like the cheese will go in this corner, and no, John, sectionals, not cheeseburger. I'll do stupid stuff like that. My mouth is going faster than my brain, pretty much. May 17th, 1839. I was right, and it is a bitter pill. A Mithraeum, and in it an orb. And now my dolt of an assistant has shattered it. Oh, is this the guy that brought, like, that woman along on this trip? Like the rich guy that had the money? I have sent it and him to Brennenburg. Perhaps something may be salvaged. So what is left to me now? There is a gate here. I have vitae, but I have no orb, and have discovered nothing of what Brennenburg calls the Traveler's Locket. Yet it is clear this place is part of something greater. These halls are not the final resting place of their great queen, whatever the legends may say. This is merely a spoke on a wheel. What does the hub hold? Oh, so this is interesting. They're talking about the Great Queen. I kind of forgot about that. We got some backstory of this queen, and she wanted a child, but could not have a child because she was worried to like let her legacy continue on. But her followers said, "Don't worry about it. We're going to make you invincible. You will never die. Make you immortal." But she didn't want that. She actually wanted to have a child. So this is 1839, and the current time of the character is 1937, right? Hey, Kiri Dashi, how is it going? Welcome. Never play Amnesia, too scary. I will say, this one has a bit more story and like different areas. I think the first one was probably more intensely scary. Not that this game doesn't have its scary parts, but I think the first one is more focused on the scares. Professor, I believe this is only one part of a bigger construction. The archives make reference to this place as a gate, but it also talks of other gates. If I am reading correctly, and there is a symbol that I read as crops or harvest, perhaps it is related to the seed. I'm scared they're harvesting people. Soylent Green is people. Hey, Spider Monkey, how's it going? It's good to see you. Are you level 30 in Phasmophobia yet, Spider? I would not be surprised. Look at the size of that guy. That's an interesting statue. I like how he's just like holding it up like that. That's awesome. Level 28. You're getting close. You're getting close, Spider. Oh, thank goodness we got some oil. We need some oil bad. Let's see. You're just saying, or hey, Daddy, just saying what I've heard. What do you mean what you've heard? Do you mean what you just heard in your house? Because your kids are calling you Daddy, right? Well, there's a note hidden down here. Abdullah. Khaled will take on Daniel's duties. You are to commence the evacuation of the side tunnels immediately. Break down the Roman walls if you must. They are irrelevant. Anything older than Roman, investigate. If there are any more markings, such as are in the room with the cage, I wish to hear about them. Any records, carvings, or signs that resemble an amulet or bracelet, I wish to hear about them. Like that bracelet that we have. They call it a bracelet. It's a compass, right? It's a compass. Any round stone of crystal, do not touch it on pain of death, but summon me at once. The real daddy was the friends we made along the way. I mean, in this case, Nate, yeah, it actually was. I like Abdullah. It makes me think of medulla, like medulla oblongata. Oh, baby. Baby needs attention.
We were going to French Sudan, to a gold mine, to make it more efficient. Alex Sterling's family were paying. I was doing some drawings. Jonathan, poor Jonathan. He was the engineer. How much use is gold in all of this?
Okay, so this is interesting. It's not even just a coping mechanism to deal with your sanity, but the game kind of tells you, hey, check on your baby. And she also gives you exposition when you do that. That's kind of cool. I completely forgot about that quote, Relentless. Is this a communist daddy sharing scheme? Because it is shared equally with everybody. I think we were talking about who loves who more or something like that. I'm like, I love everybody the same, equally. Okay, May 17th, still 1839. I was right. And it is a... Wait, no, I read this one. Already been here. What am I doing? I just got turned around. I don't think I checked in here, though. Yoink. And another note. A Door to Many Worlds. Yeah, that sounds like what we're dealing with. By T.A. Herbert. Forward. As I write this memoir, my great endeavor is on the verge of completion. That very threshold which has eluded the members of our fellowship down the ages lies before me, and I, Thurston Herbert, have the keys within my grasp to open it. What great beauties, what bounteous paradises may lie beyond the gate. Surely it will lead to the Arctic deeps, to the megalithic structures in Brazil, to anywhere within our realm. Yet we may go further. The evidence has been before our eyes since the days of Adam. I use that example advisedly, for surely the story of Adam is the Hebrew retelling of our first arrival. Thrust out of that Garden of Eden and into this harsh world, beyond the gate lies the garden, the place of our making, and I will be the first since Adam to... ... To eat an apple? To do what? To doom all of mankind? Because that's probably what you're going to do. Oh, I see some more matches. Yoink. Oh, I'm full on matches. Well then, don't mind if I do. Let's light some stuff. Fire, fire. Hey, Skywalker. How's it going, dude? It's good to see you, man. Okay, now that we've done that, let's grab these matches. Khaled. By the way, Skywalker, how was your Halloween? Did you guys end up doing anything? A full and accurate copy of the symbols in this room with the pillars is the most important. Devote yourself to it. I wish it to be completed by the time I rise tomorrow. In particular, pay attention to the symbol I have labeled as Seed. I believe it to be the crystal orb that I seek. A clue to its whereabouts will see you well rewarded. I will say, whenever I see the Seed, it makes me think of this game I kind of want to stream, but I'm a little bit scared to because from what I've heard, it's really broken and janky and we probably won't be able to finish it without cheating. It's called Dark Seed. Have you guys ever heard of it? It's an old point-and-click adventure game. H.R. Geiger did all of the artwork, so it's really creepy, cool-looking, kind of phallic, and yeah, apparently it's a neat game, just kind of broken and old game hard, if you know what I mean. Whoa, what was that? I think we have to check on the baby. I think the baby freaked out. Just played some Call of Duty. I mean, what else can you really do right now, right, Skywalker? I did see a few people doing, what do you call it, trick-or-treating, but it was very rare. Oh, so here's like a map of everything. The Leyden jars, the orb pedestal, we put our orb in there. Focus control, portal chamber, ethereal flow selector. What is this? Oh, those tents. That might be the camp we're trying to go to. Should I play it, Kiri? I'm super interested. I love point-and-click games, but I'm just nervous that I'm going to miss picking up an item, and it completely breaks the game. And we have to redo hours of gameplay, because from what I've heard, the game is like that. It's terrible game design. They don't really do it anymore, but, I mean, it was a thing back then. Oh, you got to go. You're getting pretty tired. Hey, Robs, thank you for dropping in. You get some good sleep. Thank you for dropping in and saying hi. The whole West Coast? I'm not surprised, Skywalker. I'm not surprised. Of course, there's still tons of mail-in ballots to read, but I don't think it's going to change that. Oh, I see some torches here. There we go. Okay, there's a creepy gate. I see some markings on the door back there. Looks kind of like blood smears going down that way. I don't like that. What's this direction? This looks like it's caved in. Aw, good night, Robs. Get some good sleep, dude. I know, it's a huge discrepancy, isn't it, Skywalker? Okay, we haven't checked out this side. Oh, gotta check the baby. We're gonna bonk everyone. Okay, now she's not even really talking to the baby. She's just kind of trying to soothe it, you know? Back to game time. Are you watching a game or are you playing a game right now, Skywalker? Okay, before we go, we do have some more oil, but not very much. I'm gonna save it and use a match. I don't know if there's anything to light down here. Oh crap, that went out so quick. Is it because I was walking? Sometimes I feel if you walk fast, you kill the match quicker. Maybe I should be trying to take my time. But then I don't make any progress. I don't know. That's interesting. What in the hell is that light? That door is locked. What is that noise? I think it's this thing. Oh, I see it. See that shadow? That shadow's a creature. It's eating something. It's just off screen. I can't get a good look at it. Hello? Well, maybe we don't want to go that way. Maybe we're quite not that ready for it. Oh, that's right. You can lean, right, Elizabeth? I totally forgot about that. I think it's Q and E. Let's see. Oh. I can see its back. Right above the hand, I can see its back. Just barely. Same, relentless. Same. Okay, let's get back out of here. I don't know if we're going to find a key. I kind of don't want to go in there. But I don't know if we have any other options. Oh, baby's panicking. I was trying to look at the hand down here. It's like, what is that on our thumb? I forgot that is, what was his name? Samir, I think. It was our husband's ring. When we found him dead, we took that. Okay, so there's 2 locked doors. Oh, Salim, thank you. I had 2 of the letters correct. I was way off. Got a sweet saw. Can we crawl up here? No. Yeah, just 2 locked doors. I guess we'll have to come back there.
This is Richard's. He was here.
Oh, I'm glad I found that.
I don't care.
Oh, crap.
Following her is insane. I won't. I won't. Richard, come back. Richard!
So Richard went down this way. Hey,
Left
therapy
us.
android. How's it going?
Richard and Alex. I don't remember why.
Why'd you ditch us, Richard? God dang it, Richard. How's it going, therapy android? It's good to see you. How was your Halloween? Did you do anything cool? Yeah, I don't know how we're getting this door open. Looks like it's going to need some kind of switch, maybe? Maybe there's a lever, or wait, what's this? Aha, we need to put something in here maybe to open up the door. Okay. That's not it. I mean, this looks like it's part of it, but I think this is out of juice. We got to find a fresh one, like a battery, kind of. Okay, well, at least I know what might go in there. Put the baby in it. Got to get the baby out first. Jeez. Although this baby's might be coming out pretty soon, right? It might already be beyond 6 months. I don't know. Okay, let's go back to where we were. Okay, so this is the initial puzzle we've seen. Is this a working battery? It kind of looks broken. I don't know if I trust that. It's kind of floppy. A little flaccid for a battery. That sounds weird. Oh, I don't know if I looked at this note. 22nd, May 1839. That thing is after me. It has been hunting me for days, but I keep out of its trail, so I will persevere. I can see the settlement at the edge of the desert. That's where we're trying to go. I'm getting closer. I can see it. But it is not me. It is Abdullah. Through his eyes I see. His mind I hear. Confined to myself, I only see death dressed in the orb's darkest shadow. So this guy was being hunted by the same thing. Oh, there's another note. Hold on. To Alexander von Brennenberg. We were right. Zerzura is real. I took an orb from the shrine in the salt mines, but the shadow pursues, and I am trapped. I will attempt the crossing. It is my only way out. Record my name. Tell all. It was Herbert who gave us new worlds to explore. I feel like a lot of these guys did not make it. So you went to go see The Shining in a movie theater. Oh, how cool. To commemorate the 40 years since release. That is awesome, Therapy. Shining is such a good movie. Oh, I just saw something. I shouldn't have pressed the button.
No, there's definitely something wrong here.
When I was walking up here, I saw... Oh yeah, check that out. It's like a statue. Whoa, it's freaking out. What was that? It was showing me one thing and then it changed. Interesting. Okay, I don't think we're supposed to take the orb back out. That orb is supposed to stay there. So we need to find a battery. Nice, Relentless. That's a good one. We watched The Shining, I think, 2 or 3 years ago. Maybe I wasn't turning this the right direction. I don't know exactly where this might have to go, but... I'm not sure. And I'm going to destroy this. Zadok? Let me know, what would you like to be called? Welcome to the channel. Thank you for the follow. Yes, all the alerts are all dog related for the most part. I mean, when you got such cute dogs, you gotta show them off, right? They're pretty much the mascots of the stream, really. Okay, this is back where I came from. Oh, I love to see the Brian Deckard emotes. Those are so great. Kittens are cool, too. I do like cats. We don't have any cats, but cats are awesome. I used to always have cats when I was a kid. Shade Oak. Okay, much better. Shade Oak, nice. So why can't we open up this door? I've got so many locked doors and so few keys. Yeah, the rapey android. I mean, nothing's going to beat that therapy. I don't think anything will ever beat that. Okay, I'm feeling a little lost on where to go next, but I feel like I'm missing something really straightforward. I mean, I kind of feel like we're not even ready for this yet. I think we have to go back to that one note that we found. Here's... I love how this thing checks things off when you're done with them. This one doesn't tell us very much, though. Earlier, we found like a map that kind of showed us a bunch of different areas here, and I thought it was kind of telling us the puzzle of how to get through this. I was going to say, what if you turn that a certain way and it can unlock a door, like whichever way it aims at? Yeah, I think that's right, Elizabeth. I mean, more than likely, Shade Oak was already taken. So rather than being like Shade Oak 97, just go with Shade Oak, but with a Z. Okay, let's go back to those tents. I think I missed something back here. I did run by a lot of statue genitalia. Am I missing anything here besides that? Any items? Any levers? Any keys? Just genitalia? Okay, we can keep going. This is a huge room. There could be something hidden around here. Like more matches, just like that. Although what I really want is another key. Can't do anything with that. You know, there could have been something in one of these tents. That's probably the most likely. Got to make sure there's not like some little thing that I just glossed over. Like, what if there's a key under a cup? That'd be difficult to find, but I could see them doing it. Nothing there. Let's see, we got 3 tents to check out. We got everything there. More matches, there we go. This game definitely makes it worthwhile to fully explore. Okay, so look at that. The focus control on the map looks like it sends a signal to that twisty thing that might then send light from the ethereal resonance chamber down onto the orb. Yeah, that would help tremendously, Elizabeth. I don't mind nudges as far as progress. Really, the spoilers I'm more worried about are like story-based, you know? I'm pretty sure I already read that, yeah. A lot of tools. No keys. It is near the genitals. They've been hiding something in those genitals, haven't they? Okay, let's check this out. So there's this area. This is the first area. Oh, how did I miss this? Just because it's kind of dark, I think. I walked right by this. Let's light a couple of these. Is there another one over here we can light? Nope. Oh, dang it. I was just too distracted by the genitals. Hold on, Relentless. Is that some genitals you see? Enhance. We need a closer look. There could be something hidden. Bonk. Alright. Oh yeah, there's a little secret hideaway over here. Let's see here. What do we have here? More matches. No keys. Oh, but this is past one of those doors that was caved in. Alright. That's cool. Interesting that they put these here. Like, I would light these, especially if I could move them around. But typically, these aren't in really good places, you know? Oh, we can go through here. Okay. Now where the hell are we going?
Oh, my heart.
Oh, she just died. I think she just passed away. With that crying that we just heard. Oh. True. True. You know, when you put it like that, Relentless, it makes me think of airport security. Sir, there might be something hidden in your genitals. Whoa! At least buy me dinner first. Jeez. Okay, so I think we're going to find something that we can use to send energy towards that orb room, possibly. At least that's what I'm hoping. I made it worse. I tend to do that. So she just wrote something in her journal. Oh, therapy. You looked away for a second, you heard some crying, and you turned your eyes back to the stream, and I'm grinning and thought I was making this creepy... Oh, that would be terrifying, therapy. I felt bad because I was laughing about something else. I wasn't really paying attention to the loading screen, and then it clicked. I think that's a dead baby. I should not be laughing right now. That wasn't what I was laughing at, but I shouldn't have been laughing at that point. Okay, so this is giving us a hint. We got to use these big pillars to send energy towards here. Look at the size of those things. That's what she said. That's perfect, Relentless. That's usable everywhere. Ooh, anyone want to read my web development text to you? You want like a Skywalker, a book on tape version, basically? But with a live reading? Diagram on the wall. Map? Ley lines? What the hell just happened?
Are you there? It's your man.
Yasmin? Yes. Yes, hello, I'm here. I'm trapped. I'm in a tomb.
What the heck?
You need to take care. I told you.
Doctor? Damn. Well, I suppose at least they can't be far. They might as well be on the moon. Unless we can get out of here.
Okay, that kind of freaked me out because I was in the middle of reading this and all of a sudden she pulls up this like mobile phone from the 80s, although that was a giant walkie-talkie, I guess. What was I reading? Diagram on the wall? Map, ley lines, star chart, position on radio spectrum akin to wavelength, must test complete paths. I don't know how that would work, Skywalker. I mean, I like books on tape kind of thing for narrative experiences. I wonder how well that would translate to a technical book experience. I bet it would be terrible. Yeah, this room is pretty sweet looking, Elizabeth. They do such a good job with the lighting and the architecture in this game. I mean, the first game was great looking for at the time, but they've definitely made some big strides for sure. I mean, it feels much less like an indie game, don't you think? Perhaps there was once a real person called Tin Hinan, a leader of her people. This is, I think, the person they were trying to make immortal. If so, she is likely buried in the Tuareg tomb far above us. There are other much older stories that have been conflated with hers. Legends of the Grey Lady, a goddess who walks the desert. Legends of a healer. Legends of an empress. I think these are ancient memories of what truly happened in this place. Hey Lazarus, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. I like that name, Lazarus Tegra. It actually sounds like a name that could be in this game. Just based on all the mythology and the stuff that's going on. Okay, so we have a couple more wheels we can turn. Oh, baby's freaking out. Let's check on the baby. I'm busy, baby. Chill out. We're working on something. I do like me some occultism. We've made the joke here before, Lazarus, but almost every game we play has a cult in it. It just always happens. Just the kind of games we play. You're out of coffee? Therapy, that is a terrible tragedy. So we were doing a bunch of furniture shopping today, Andy and I. We actually got coffee while we were out. Oh, I know what we have to do. I think I need to rotate these so I can create a complete picture. If I'm standing right here. Yeah, look, I already did that one correctly. Yeah, so we have to rotate these so they match, I think. And then that's going to tell me which 3 of those symbols to use. And viewer requested games. It's not even just me that likes the cults. It's you guys too. But yeah, we went and got coffee at this like Hawaiian place. So the coffee that I had had it was like a mocha, so it had like chocolate flavoring, but it also had macadamia syrup. It was interesting. It was good. Okay, I think that one right there. And then let's get over here and try the next one. Yeah, macadamia syrup. Interesting, right? When I was looking at the different things they had, it didn't make much sense to me. Andy got one that had like raspberry and white chocolate. And she really liked it. At first she tasted it and she's like, I don't know if this is the worst coffee I've ever had or the best coffee I ever had. I'm really liking it, Lazarus. It's very different from the original. The first one was much less story-based and much more just like scares and atmosphere. This game has a much more interesting story. Oh, sorry, Elizabeth. Sorry, I missed that. So the architecture, especially the alien architecture, is amazing. It's deceptively simple and strangely unique at the same time. At first, I wasn't even sure I was staring at alien architecture, you know? I just assumed aliens. You think people underestimate the graphical fidelity of this game far too much. Every room and landscape could be a painting. Actually, Elizabeth, as soon as I stepped out into like kind of the larger world where you had those huge vistas, I'm like, they really stepped up their graphics in this game. Okay, so which one is that one going to be? Since it's at the very end... Oh, wait, I can't rotate this one? Hold on. No, this one's stuck. Oh, is this blocking it? Can I pull that out? No. Okay, why can't I rotate this? Why you gotta be broken? It's got the yum-yums on it. Something's stuck. Oh. Is it something down there? Maybe something in these gears is stuck? I can't quite tell. I don't see anything for me to grab. Oh, we'll see you soon, therapy. Get that coffee. I couldn't. I would do the same. I would definitely take off and get coffee as well. This is just unacceptable. And check out this. Little peephole into where we came from. Okay, well, let's take a look at what the drawing looks like. Maybe we're done. I don't know. Maybe we don't have to move that third one. Okay, if I can... It is correct. Okay, so what are the symbols? A U, kind of. An M, and a Y. How does this work? Oh, this one twists. Okay, U, M, Y. And the Y has a circle at the top of it. You gotta be careful. Those change up a lot. Oh, Lazarus, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. That's my boy Gus. We got 3 dogs in this channel. They're all kind of like the mascots, pretty much. Every once in a while, that happens a lot on the scary games, Lazarus. It's so funny. All of a sudden, giant dog appears. Let's see. There's not very many of those Y symbols with the circle in the middle. That's one right there. But oh, can I do angles? Oh, you can't do angles. The dog is the real shadow. That's the only one I see. Oh, you know what? I bet I can change them a little bit. Oh, we can move that. What about this button? What does this do? Okay, that's when you're done selecting it. Okay. Low-key reminds you of the dog and cat demons in Blunted. I can see that. You know, we could totally do that, Relentless. Instead of the dog walking onto the stream, this ginormous dog head just comes in the side of the screen and just like chills for a little bit and then leaves, you know? That'd be pretty cool too. Okay, what about this one? That just rotates that. Do I have it right? I could have sworn that's correct. No, that's not correct. Well, I feel like we have some of the lines correct. Like, look at this. That line right there looks good. That one's missing. Oh, okay, so that one's wrong. This one we need to match up with the other two. Because this one's broken and we can't move that. We have to get the other two to match up with that one, I think. So, going to have to be that line. Let's go change that. Good old Susie, always hungry. Relentless. Susie was always... Am I wrong, Spider? Are you sure about that? Okay, my guess is it's... that one doesn't look right either. Let me take a look at it again. Boom, boom, pow!
Max 1994. What is going on, buddy? Thank you so much for the sub.
I'm doing spooky voices because we're still technically doing Halloween games. Yes, this is all 3 of the doggos at once. Thank you so much, Max. How are you doing? Let me drop you guys some tokens. You just slept for hours. You mean like a lot of hours, Max, or just a few? Hopefully you got a good night's sleep. And for everybody brand new here, if you are not sure what in the hell you were seeing right now, those little guys at the bottom, those are all your little avatars. Everybody that follows the channel gets one of those. As you hang out in the channel, you actually earn tokens to customize these characters. You can put hats on them, change the color, give them weapons, all kinds of different things. You can also use those tokens to play sound effects in the stream, or if you save up a lot, and I mean a lot, then you can actually request a game for us to play on stream. Okay, I still didn't line that one up. I think I did a full circle. It's kind of hard to tell from this angle. I'm gonna try the next one. Let's check out this one. Or something like that happens. That's actually with the tickets, not the tokens, but it's similar. So now I have to be auto-tuned for 5 minutes. Is it working okay? I have a new mic, so
yes.
perfect. I need to check this out. Is this working? Yes, it is. Okay. Perfect. So, 5 minutes. I am going to sing for you. It will be beautiful. Okay. Do we... Oh, no, that's not right either. It's closer. But I think we need another one. I've only been here for a few minutes and I'm already loving it. I appreciate it, Lazarus. We have a very unique stream here, but we got such cool crew of people here. I couldn't have asked for a better community. And it's just a really fun place to relax, kick back, see some really cool single-player games, and just laugh with some awesome friends. Start singing when there's 5 seconds left. I don't have a timer. I really should change it so there is a timer. I could do that. I just haven't done it yet. Okay, is that correct? No, because that's not lining up on that one. Are there 3 sides or 4 sides to this? There should be 4 sides. Okay. Let's check this one. This is probably taking me way too long. No need for a time. Oh, I think we got it. Okay, there we go. Now they're all lit up. Well, I would need a timer if I'm going to know when there's only 5 seconds left, Spider. Okay, so it's going to be YMM. Okay, that's easy enough. Let's see here. YMM. Up there. Okay, so let's rotate this way. And then we need to go up 1. Right about there. And that marks 1 shot for our drinking game. Have a drink every time John says he's been meaning to do something for the stream is still guilty as charged. I'm really bad about that. It doesn't help that we've been remodeling our whole house and we just got all of our floors done and whatnot. Free time has been at a very precious commodity lately. There we go. Oh, so now that's going to send the energy towards the orb.
Well, I guess that worked. Let's hope
that's cool. So, yeah, Elizabeth, not even just the architecture, but the effects in this game are way better. Ooh. This poor guy was trying to do something, trying to do what we just did. He didn't make it. It's because he didn't have the demon baby to keep us fueled. We have an advantage.
It's good to know I'm not alone.
Poor baby.
You should have me. Selim and I, we never talked about it. His mother was Amara. So you shall be Amari.
Oh.
That works for a boy or a girl.
I like that name, Amari. That's pretty.
Little Amari.
Okay, let's go back downstairs and check that out. I can't tell if it ruined the moment or made it. You know what people usually do, Elizabeth? And I understand why. And it's so, I won't say spiteful, they're just trying to get maximum entertainment out of it. But what they do is they wait for me to read a long passage, like some big notes, and then I have to read the whole thing in auto-tune. Or I have to read the whole thing with ASMR where I have to whisper into the mic very closely. Things like that. See, like this, ASMR to be way better. Perhaps there was once a real person called Tin Han... Wait, I already read this. Never mind. We already read this one. Sorry, Tin Hanon. You don't get the auto-tune treatment. Okay, I think we came from this way. So... sing it this time. Sing! What's over this way? I don't think we looked in here yet. And that's why. Okay. What about up this direction? There is a door, but it's locked. Okay. Fine, I'll go back. I kind of feel like I should not be running right now because we're pregnant. But look, she's not even breathing heavy, so I don't feel too bad.
She's still pretty good at sprinting
even at 7 months pregnant. Of course, as soon as I do that, boom, I get spooked. Oh, it's over. Okay, we're back to normal. Goodbye, auto-tune job.
Not far now, we'll soon be home.
Oh, were they feeding the pigeons, it looks like? So my guess is that those little loading screen story bits are not told in chronological order. I feel like we saw one... Oh, Tasi, that's... Wait, Tasi's our name, right? And Alice is the baby? Yeah, I think that we've seen the child dead, but I'm not 100% sure. Could have been sleeping, they were just crying. I don't know. Okay, so now this is coming through. Are we ready to get out of here? I feel like there was more to this place. There's a couple doors back there we haven't even opened yet. I mean, relentless. That's a very, very dark version of Weekend at Bernie's. I mean, Alice really loved to feed the pigeons, so I mean, we should still go. It is Wednesday. Propping up the truck. I'm going to hell. I know this whole area. Look at all of this craziness that they designed. Now, I mean, they over-designed the hell out of this place. I don't know if this has any real functional need, but it looks beautiful. It's almost like we're in the middle of some large, like a cool decoration, you know? Okay, let's see if this finishes now. Okay, I didn't think we were done yet. We got the orb in there, but we're not quite there. There were still some locked doors. Now, I don't know if I've already uncovered everything near the genitals, or no, do I have to rotate these now? Ah, maybe we have to put all these together now. There we go. I think it's all three of them. I wonder why that didn't work before. I don't know. Okay, try this again. Yeah, I think it's pretty much not even so much the colors, Elizabeth, but the lighting kind of makes the colors, you know? And you remembered you had an LCD monitor from 2002 Max, which you can pair with a retro PC. Oh, perfect. Nice. And since it's white, it will fit. Although I might look for a CRT. I don't have any more CRT computer monitors, Max, but I do still have a nice CRT television for retro games. Oh, I think it's working. Holy crap. I am probably supposed to press this button.
No. Something's still wrong here.
Oh! We got our battery.
This one is empty, I think.
The not-so-broken battery. Okay, so we can take that one, the one Duracell that has some juice left and probably use it to open up that door that had a battery kind of attached to it, but we couldn't open it. Oh, this place just looks like it got a lot darker. I don't like that. Oh, I missed an earlier one. It's now in transportation and most likely come in here tomorrow. And there was almost a setback for it. Another guy came and offered 30 euros with pickup. Oh, no. I'm glad you got it, Max. That's awesome. So what are the specs of the monitor from 2002? I'm curious. And when you got notification of the other offer, I was like, no, gotta get this.
All I have to do is control myself. Stay out of the darkness. Guess how easy that's going to be.
Oh, and it's 75 hertz. That's pretty cool. Not even limited to 60. I mean, I still have a 60 hertz monitor right here on the side of me. I don't hardly use it. It typically only gets used by Andy when we're playing two-player games right next to each other. Okay, now which door had the battery slot? I think it was this one? Yeah, right here. Plug it in, plug it in. Is this going to open up the door? There we go. Ta-da! So you bought it from a classmate around 2012, and it used to be your second monitor next to the 1080p one. Nice. I mean, for 2002 era computer, you don't need any more than 1280 by 1024. I know you got your A batteries, your AAA. Then your Ds, which are pretty thick. You could kill a man with throwing that at his head. That's like a Z battery. That thing's huge. Like a car battery. We could have shoved a baby in there. Might not be too much longer, Elizabeth. At the rate this baby's coming. Okay, we're probably maxed out on these, so let's light as much as we can before it goes out. We got some more. Come on, get another one. There we go. Okay, I think that's all the things we can do. I mean, Elizabeth, this game could take a very dark turn where we get stuck somewhere and we do have to use the baby as a battery to get out. We've played some weird games on stream. I will not... Nothing shocks me anymore. I mean, I'll be shocked, but I guess I won't be completely surprised that it happened. Let's see. This LCD costed $600 in 2002. Holy cow. That is crazy. I mean, and in 2002, that's even more money than what $600 is today, of course. We cannot reach the device. Attempts to break the metal have failed, as it is the same strange composition as the Leyden jars. A thorough analysis is impossible until we can get closer. But my theory is that Leyden jars are containers for some form of energetic etheric fluid, and that the device in the room below is some means of gathering such fluid to fill those jars. What exactly is it drawn from is unclear. Surely not simply the surrounding atmosphere. It would require something with a great deal more vitality. I have sent this boy Rashad below with the paint pot and brush, and told him to mark any route he finds clearly. Couldn't you have, like, reformatted that just a little bit so it didn't take 2 pages? Look at that. All of this, and how much is on page 2? Clearly. I don't know. If I'm testing this game, I complain about that. Can you just, like, get rid of a space or something? Just kind of combine 2 of the paragraphs? Being very nitpicky. Clearly they couldn't. Clearly. It's so minor, Nate. It's so minor. It's like one thing like... Here's my guess. I bet it was fine before. And then somebody went through and kind of reworded it because, you know, they wanted... Oh, we're looking for more batteries. That makes sense. They reworded it just to make it, you know, sound better. But they didn't play test it again to reread it. So it jumped onto 2 pages through their coding automatically. Let's see. And this is from TAH, by the way. Not sure who that is offhand. I feel like we've seen the names, but I don't remember. Khaled has excavated several more Leyden jars, which are fully energized. While it is clear they are required to power the portal device, without another orb, I am unwilling to waste them on a test. However, I am now certain the contents of these jars, this fluid-like energy, is the vitae of which Alexander spoke. Alexander, I think we might have found his corpse. Maybe. With a bunch of notes nearby. Oh, check it out. This is the markings he did for the route.
I don't like this at all, Amari. It's too dark down here. It's changing me, little one.
I think it's changing the baby,
I don't know
too.
What's happening to me? The darkness. I feel like I'm losing control.
The Dark Descent, maybe? Oh, thank you. Alexander is the Baron of Brennenburg in the Dark Descent. See, yeah, certain little things like that. I'm really bad at names, so that's part of it too. Okay, Can I open these? What are we shocked at? Who did that and why? Oh, because he's from the Dark Descent, maybe? Ah, I keep biting my lip. Do you ever get that when you bite your cheek, you bite your lip or something, and then it kind of swells up, and every time you chew foods, whatever, you just kind of keep snacking on it and it never heals? I've had this stupid thing for like probably a week, and it's just not getting better. Yes, gum makes it the worst, right? It was at the baby. Nice. Oh, these are all empty. Okay. Oh, we just did a full circle. All right. Well, I guess the only thing we can do is follow... Wait, where are those markings? I just passed it. Right here. This is going to be the path. Oh, that wasn't too bad. It's like, how dark is this path going to be? What was that? Is there someone here? I just heard someone talking. I'm confused. Oh, there's a little crawly hole. You know something's coming out of there.
Locked on the other side, I think.
Yeah, I don't know if we want to go in there. There's a mutilated body without legs on the other side. Lieutenant Dan, you got no legs. I got an idea. I'm going to block this hole. Maybe we can stop the creature from coming in here. I mean, probably not. He's coming regardless, but doesn't hurt. Imagine if this actually stopped the creature. How cool would this be? I know a rock just shoots out and kills me. I have to do them all now. My OCD is taken over. Where are these rocks even going? Are they just falling inside there? I don't know. Okay, that's about all we can do. Oh, baby time.
Under desert ruins and Roman bricks. What was this place?
I feel you there, Nate.
Sort of outpost for that other world.
And a detail you like, Elizabeth, is actually afraid of looking at those creepy holes in the walls. Oh, so wait, when I looked at it, was it starting to kind of... Oh, it does. Yeah, check it out. My vision is clear right here. As soon as I look over here, it gets blurry. That's right. I didn't even notice that at first. I thought it was just the baby freaking out. Okay, well, it tells us to go that way. I just don't know how I'm going to actually open that door. Well, now, there was another way. The guy did not mark this as a route, but we could potentially go this way. I'm not sure if it is a dead end or not. Probably. It's a wheelbarrow. Yeah, he didn't get too far in here. This is pretty clogged up. Okay. Well, was that it? This is where we came from. Looks like they got this at Pottery Barn or something. Wait, what's this direction? I don't think I went this way. I totally skipped this. And a 50-mile-per-hour rock for sure. It's going to hit Tasi right in the stomach. Oh, no. That'd be a terrible ending. Oh, these are like more story bits.
Under the sign of the Seven on the third rise at the second calling, I, Karangi, make this record. The harvesters have adapted to the refinements to the hunting ground. Over the last 10 rises, I mark a full yield of 17 cells, which is an improvement of 4 cells over the previous cycle. Mareiku suggests that the new Transfiguration batch may be a contributor. I advise a cycle with prior harvester stock to eliminate uncertainty. So recorded in her name eternal.
I like the font they used. Little thing, but it's just kind of cool. Oh, hold on. Check this out. This is like one of those rigged carnival games where you have to knock down all the cans. Let's see if this one is rigged. Ah, we win. Okay. We get through there? It looks like a door. But no, I can't move these rocks. Oh, you have that font, Elizabeth? Nice. You write all your journal in it now. I like that font. And it's pretty easily readable, too, for being so fancy looking, you know? I was hoping we could move these rocks and get through here, but it does not seem to be the case. So we really didn't find anything in here except for the note. I guess that's all we needed. I feel like I'm missing a way to open up that other door, though. Let's go back there and check it out. Harvesters are a type of creature you want to introduce to your parents. I cannot hear the word harvester without thinking of one of the most shocking games of all time. If you've never heard of the game Harvester, I'm just going to try to run through here real quick. I recommend you check out one of my previous streams. We streamed it about a year ago. It reminds you of quality time. It is just one of the most shocking games you'll ever see. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely insane. It's very cheesy, very funny, but also very offensive and gruesome and just everything. Okay, trying to block that hole too. I feel like I'm missing something for opening this. Join the lodge. Yeah, I don't see any kind of switches, buttons, anything in here that makes me think I can open it. Lots of rocks. Tons of rocks. Okay, let me make sure we're not missing anything in here. I've been running through this dark little room, but I don't think there's anything in here we need. No. Baby needs
Just
attention.
making sure you're all right, little Amari.
It is a pretty name. I like that name. Okay, if we check out our journal, what does it put under reminders? That we need to take another battery back here. Well, I don't think we're getting much farther until we... Oh, why did that flash? Until we can get through that door. Their power's going out. I wonder if there's a puzzle with this. Let's see. Do you think if you were able to shake the hand of the tentacle statue, would they shake with the hand or the tentacle? Oh, if our character shook it. I mean, is there a hand? Did it have both? Hands and tentacles? I would go for the hand, I would hope. If I had the option. Maybe we don't have what we need here yet. I might be missing something else. Like, I feel like the game doesn't want me to backtrack. But I don't know. This was a dead end down here, right? We can't do that. Okay, I think we need to go back up. I think I'm missing something. This statue's just straight up broken. Not that way. This way. Could it have something to do with the paintbrushes? Like that guy was trying to paint a direction to go, but we ran into a dead end. It is the way of the arrows, though, so I am going the right way. I just kind of thought, do I have to backtrack because I'm missing an item to open the door? Maybe it's more of a physical puzzle. Okay, so the arrows were going this way. I'm just going to sneak through that dark area because there's nothing there. We got this door that won't open yet. There's a body back there. We don't really have any items to use. Unless it's this. Can't use that. We definitely can't crawl through these. Right? Wait, can we crawl through those? Did I screw myself up by throwing all these rocks in here? No, I'm crouched. No, we can't fit through there. Okay. Just had to try. I'm putting that rock back there. Oh, I see it right there. Ah, I wasn't paying enough attention. I didn't realize that this little nook is actually on the other side of the door. And there's this big opening there. So now I understand why there's a crap ton of rocks. We just have to knock it out of the way. I see your subtle hint, Elizabeth. 50-mile-an-hour rocks. Wha-bam! Like that. And holy crap, is Tasi strong to destroy wood like that. Okay, now this is creepy.
Alex. Alex Sterling.
Oof.
Oh God. Oh God, no.
That's gruesome.
I'm so sorry.
Go.
Uh-oh.
Follow her. Save Hank. I'm going after Richard. Best of luck, Tasi.
Progress. Exactly, Relentless. Tasi's arms are the exact opposite of Eli's arms. Which, if you're ever curious what we're talking about, just let us know. We have tons of inside jokes from other games we've played before. Oh, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to light these guys. There we go. Whoa, that's pretty cool. I like these things. Just some sweet looking torches. I mean, it had dual purpose, Elizabeth. Very clever. I like that. Oh, so not only is his leg gone, his other foot is completely shredded and like turned sideways. Ugh. I know, Relentless. We really do. And the game has replayability because you can pick different classes. And then when you do the puzzles, you actually get to
I hope this isn't giving
have
you
different people go with
nightmares,
you.
everyone.
But yeah, we really loved Unavowed. I definitely want to play it again sometime.
We just need to be careful.
I rarely stream a game twice, but that is one I definitely could. Oh, this is the alien language. The blue stuff we can understand. The orange stuff, not so much. So this is like the alien diary entries, I guess. Under the sign of Aranga, on the second rise, at the second calling, I, Karangi, make this record. We have identified a fault in the revised layout for the hunting ground gating system. Where previously the harvesters had leeway to stalk the subjects for at least 100 IDAR, whatever that is. Is that your metric system? I'm an American, I don't know. The current configuration lowers that to 30, as the subjects simply panic and stampede. This does not give enough time for an appropriate buildup of harvestable energy within their systems. I recommend restoring the previous configuration temporarily while we reevaluate. So recorded in her name.
Fatality.
Nice. Nobody died. I don't think. Did somebody die? Hey, welcome back, Therapy. What kind of coffee did you get? We're still working on the main puzzle, Therapy, to kind of open up that portal. But we're finding that we need some more Duracell batteries to do so. So we're kind of on the hunt for those. Oh, you got a little Halloween toy with your purchase? Oh, that's really cool. Our innocence has died. Well, there's that too. Yeah. That died a long time ago. Harvester destroyed any semblance I ever had of innocence. Okay, we can go down to this dark, creepy room. Oh no. I just heard it. Let's light as much as we possibly can. Oh, so close. I try to get extra use out of my matches. I always seem to miss that last one, just barely. That door's broken. Yeah, I wonder what kind of toy you got, Therapy. Oh, look, there's more markings here, by the way. So they did come this way. And then this door. Okay. So we operate that door with this over here? Yeah, looks like it. I heard some creature scurrying around, though. Oh! One door's open, you can't go both ways. So now we're stuck unless we change it again. What the hell did you see? What are you freaking out about? Oh! It's gonna be like that game. Alright, I'll go this way. What is this stuff? It is so dark. There's not even enough places to use my torches to get through here. Holy crap. That just went right behind me. Oh, there's a body. He's got some matches. Thank you very much. Oh, it's here. Hide? Where is it? I heard it. And the gate gave me a hint to hide. I don't know where I'm going. Let's go this way. Kind of looks like we can go that way. Oh no, there's more of those things blocking us. Never mind. I might be going backwards. I'm not entirely sure. I think we are going backwards because those... No, no, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Crap. I had a dead end. Oh my gosh, that thing's terrifying.
Get the fuck off me!
Get him. Get him. Wait, he knew me.
How can you live?
He said my name. It said my name. What the hell? It's not even trying to kill me.
It knew me.
Okay, it might still be trying to hunt us. I'm not sure. But... It had the chance to kill me and it didn't. Okay, let's try to light some torches if we have some. Oh, crap. I was right on top of that when that happened. What the hell, game? Did I not go either way? No. Okay, we don't go that way. I know, almost be more wary about that doesn't kill you, right? Okay, baby's freaking out. I feel like we're trapped in here. I feel like every direction's closed. And these directions are closed as well. The only way that isn't closing is this one right here. That one stays open. Okay, there might be a trick to this. Maybe I'm supposed to sneak up on it? Let's try crouching very slowly. No. How about this one? No. Maybe I'm supposed to rush through it. Let's try that. Go, go, go! Ah, so close. Okay, what about the other one? We almost made it. I don't know, guys. We can't even go backwards. Please tell me I didn't break the game again. Anything to do with these rocks? No, we can't go anywhere that way. I was gonna say, maybe if you have a match open, you can walk through. That wasn't the case. Okay, we're starting to run low on our fuel for our lantern. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to bring out the compass. What if there was something we were supposed to light on the other side? Like another lantern or something? Hey buddy, can you help me out of here? I can see him. He's doing something creepy over there. I don't know what. Okay, let's try this compass. See if this helps us. Doesn't look like it. Anything over here? No. Oh, I see more matches. I can't reach them under there. Let's see, Elizabeth, knowing what this area is used for makes it more macabre. Oh gosh. We don't know the exact reason for this yet. Unless this is like the harvester thing that we're talking about. He's harvesting the people they leave down here. Oh, I see what you're talking about, Elizabeth. I didn't pay enough attention to the floor. It's like a pressure-sensitive thing, so we should be able to jump over this. Nice, thank you. There's another one, too. We might be able to use that to our advantage. We could potentially put a stone or something on one of them to keep it closed, maybe. Keep the creature away from us. Although, he didn't want to kill us. Crap, it sounds like he's like right there. He is creepy. He's like right there. Trying to wait for him to pass. It's like right... I can't tell which side he's on. I think he's on the other side. Okay. Let's move this thing off of it. Okay, that's off the pressure stones. Oh. It needs to be on this one. I get it. Right, we're starting to go crazy. We should probably light a torch. Okay, better. Any more torches? Come on. I see some light. I'm going towards the light. He sounded like he got really close right there. That's a dead end. Oh, there's another body here. More matches, though. Where is he? That is creepy. There's a lot of pressure-sensitive things here. I don't know why there's so many. I'm running. I'm hiding. I'm losing it. Oh, you have a 5 a.m. shift, Nate? Oh, no worries. Get some good sleep, dude. Take care. Good luck on your early shift tomorrow. This guy's probably going to kill me. Oh, I feel like he just heard me. Okay, I'm going to try to go in this general direction. I feel like he was blocking this way earlier. Oh, those head crabs. No! Did I make it? I think we're okay. So, therapy. Today we're working on this game, obviously. We're not going to finish this today, I don't think. I'm not sure how close we are to the end, but we'll probably finish it on Thursday. Oh, crap. Thursday is our long stream. So if we do finish it on Thursday, would you want to start the new game Thursday evening? Because that's like our long 6-hour stream. We could start the game in the second half. Okay, I don't know if I backtracked a lot or if we're making progress. Oh, that's creepy. That reminds me of Silent Hill. They had a scene just like that at the beginning of the game. We gotta check out Baby. Okay, I think we're making progress. I had not seen that body hung up like that before. Oh, some more lantern oil. Let's see. We could, but the people would have enough exposure to the game in half of a stream to vote. I am not sure. I mean, it depends on how quickly we finish this game, I guess, Therapy. Because a normal stream is about 3 hours. So if we finish this like 2 hours into the stream, we should definitely have a lot more time, you know? Ooh, I think this is new. Oh no. Just kidding. Just kidding. He's still coming, he's still coming. Oh crap, that's a dead end.
No way out! I'll wait for you! I can wait! How much time do you have, Tasi?
Who are you? Why do you know my name? Yeah, I think we'll play it by ear, Therapy. If we finish it early enough, then we could do that. If this game takes like more than half the stream, we'll fill the time with other stuff and then we can start proper on the stream after. I guess on a Saturday stream, which would also be awesome. Okay, that room was very stressful. It did a really good job of making me... Oh, that was Leon. Okay, so one of our crew members turned into that.
Oh, it used to belong to my father. He always said he brought him good luck. I think you've done pretty well for me so far, eh? You're, Tasi, right? I'm Leon de Vries. I'm planning this dig for Mitchell.
Tasi. And this is Salim, my husband.
Right. I see.
Rejected, if that's what he was going for. And then here's my husband. Meet my husband, please.
You're safe. You're safe.
No, sorry, baby. You're not safe at all, Amari.
It's all right. He can't reach us now.
Yeah, I see. I see. No reason why one can't have two husbands. Well, Elizabeth, there are absolutely reasons. It just depends on your beliefs, right? Oh, more backstory. Here we go.
There is no word. Attempts to open the portal unleash uncontrolled bursts of energy, and the shadow wakes and gathers. Fractures dance on the edges of the soft places, breaking through from there to here. Something terrible has happened. I'm abandoned.
Ruh-roh.
Over time, the energy levels must fall, but how long will it take? What has happened on the other side? Why do they not answer me?
What's interesting is, like, they are trying to do a lot of the same things that we are doing, but they didn't have the orb. They couldn't complete a lot of these tasks. So we are able to take advantage of a lot of their work and notes, but having the orb actually complete everything. Does anybody know anyone in real life that actually has multiple husbands or wives? I think it's a big thing in Utah, but I'm not 100% sure, and I don't know anyone personally that does that. Where in the hell are we? These things are hanging. Okay. Am I supposed to use these? I don't know. As far as you know, no. Oh, therapy. I was asking, does anybody know anyone that has two husbands or two wives? Like officially. Oh, we can almost make that. Let's see, if people weren't so romantically disappointing, right? Can't find one, let alone many. Me, even given the option, I couldn't handle it. I couldn't handle it. Oh, maybe I'm supposed to swing these. Let's see. Oh, it looks like they're holding on to a battery. Is that what that is? Is that a battery? I don't know.
Come on.
Maybe that's not a battery. Not officially therapy? Yeah, that's what I mean, because you can do it officially in some places. I've definitely known a lot of people that had two partners. Those partners didn't necessarily know about the other one. I definitely don't agree with that. But I've also had friends that were okay with that, with multiple partners, and everybody was on board, you know? It takes a special kind of mentality for that, but it can absolutely work. Oh no, I didn't mean to jump down all the way. Ew, get me out of here. I assumed this was going to hurt me, but it's not really hurting me. Okay. Maybe we can get under here. There we go. Oh, you're definitely not alone in that, Elizabeth. A lot of people think that way. Especially more so now than, like, 20, 30 years ago, Where it was just kind of expected. And I have a number of coworkers that have been together, had children together, have lived together for a long time. They're not married. They just don't need to. Okay, just got to check that just to make sure it was a dead end. It is a very expensive ritual. It's a big racket. Ew! I was just trying to see what's in there. I grabbed a leg. Okay. Wait, was this whole thing just to get... I'm going to do that every time I want to crouch. Just to get that... matches? That can't be right. Well, I guess it was. Okay. See ya. Yeah. If you agree to monogamy. I mean, that's Oh, crap.
Careful, God in heaven.
John, note to self, don't throw pregnant woman off of cliff. I mean, it's not as bad as Abby from Last of Us. That would have killed her 7 times over. Dead. I love that Ocarina of Time death screen. It's a long way to... That's one of my favorite clips. That was so funny. God, I feel like we're playing Metal Gear Solid, sneaking through all these vents. Or Alien Isolation. I know, it was that close, Max. Our screen was flashing. She was chastising us because we were hurting the baby. What is this? Such cool architecture.
This is an ocean see from above. What the hell is it?
That's one of my favorite game over sounds. Perfect timing, Elizabeth. I need to add the snake. Snake right after that. Oh, baby's upset.
Sleep, little Amarie. Mama's here.
Trying to work. Go the hell to sleep.
So sorry.
Oh no.
Love you. I can't help it. Oh God. God hates us. He wants us to burn.
Is that the guy that was chasing me earlier? Or is that someone else? He doesn't sound exactly like it. A little bit, right, Max? I still haven't played Death Stranding, but it seems very interesting. I think we gotta go this way, guys. As much as I don't want to piss off whatever's back here, we gots to go. Some more matches. What else do we have here? Nothing. It's... Whoa. What? I didn't do it. Oh, crap. That thing's torturing him. We gotta rescue him. Oh, there's body parts everywhere. This guy's been doing this for a while. Okay, this game's getting jacked up really quick. What do we have here? More body parts! Yay! Okay, let's see if we can get in here. There's a lever. This is a terrible idea. Alright, speaking of Solid Snake, we're gonna have to stealth our way in there and try to sneak around him and help him out.
I'm sorry, God. I'm sorry.
Okay, that guy's carving up another body right now.
Richard, it's Tasi. It's Tasi. Shh.
How do I undo this?
I'll get you out.
Is it this right here?
What? Tasi? Oh, stop. Stop it. Wait.
Nobody here. Nobody here. All we need is a cardboard box to hide under, right? Oh, he's torturing him more. Okay, let's try this again.
Stop. Wait. Wait. Stop it.
Crap, he tells me to stop right away. He only goes back that far. What am I supposed to do? Okay. There might... Oh, can I lock him in there? Yeah, you like that.
Richard! Hold on. I'll get you out of this. It'll be all right now. I promise.
Richard's not doing too good.
That's it. That's it. God, it hurts. But that's it.
Let's get him out of here. Yeah, I heard such mixed things about Death Stranding. Some people loved it, and some people said this is a FedEx simulator with very little story until the very end.
Catch us.
Oh no. What the hell?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What the fuck? Let me go. Take her. Just let me go.
What the hell? I tried to help him. What is going on? Did we kill him? Did we get possessed right there? Our hands were all glowy for a second. Oh, the darkness has taken over. Now we're crawling into this weird contraption. What the hell?
My head. What happened? I feel so empty. What did I do?
Wait, we're just back here. This is where we were before. You didn't do anything good. That's for damn sure. Okay, what is this? Is this a battery you were supposed to do? It's a slow burn in the beginning, Max, until around chapter 4 or chapter 3 when it picks up. I might try it at some point. I don't know if I'm going to stream it necessarily, but I do have an interest because I do like all the Metal Gear games. I never played 5, but I like the first 4 quite a bit. Okay, so that was batshit insane. Can we go around this? Oh no, we can't quite reach it from there. I want to see what's in this thing. Oh no, we can reach it. Okay.
The container.
Yoink.
It's full of life now. Richard's life.
And we open the door to get out of
Take
here.
this back upstairs. To the machine.
Okay, so we have a full battery. And we open up the door backwards.
Oh, God, little one. Did that machine... Did it hurt you? Did I hurt you?
Aw. I remember...
Shit.
Uh-oh.
I know it's happening to me. Just like Leon.
Yeah. Okay. We are losing it. We're becoming that monster. And we're pregnant.
No, I'm still me. You're still here. I can feel you.
Okay, that face is creepy as hell.
I promise you,
It's the eyes.
you won't be born in the dark.
I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Okay, that locked behind us. What about this door? Can we open this one? What's going on? These things just started moving. It looks like they're creating a ripple in the water. I'm gonna try to go this way. He's back. Where is he? I'm gonna try to take it slow and quiet. Let's see if we can do something with this. Okay, those raise a couple. I'm not sure what this accomplishes. I was wondering, can we use that to crush the guy? But I don't think so. And look at those. Those are going way too fast for us to walk under. Okay, let's explore down there a little bit more. Oh, crap. Is he in the water? I don't know. He could be. So we can push these as well. I mean, kind of. Not really in the water. Nothing back there. This is a dead end. We can move the ones that are not submerged, though. Let it swing. Okay. I see the moving water in this area made me super hesitant. I thought I was going to get sucked in. I thought that immediately, Elizabeth. It's like, can I go very far? Am I going to get killed? And Death Stranding was your first Kojima game ever, Max? You never owned any of the Metal Gear games. I think you watched Jay play them all, right, Max? Okay, so we are supposed to swing it. Can we swing it far enough to hit it? I don't know. It said to press the right mouse button, but that doesn't seem to help me too much. I thought she would give it like a really good push, but it doesn't go very far. That's as far back as we can pull it, and then it does that. Yeah, I thought maybe we could break this. An emulator butt. I would not be surprised if there is an emulator called butt. There are a ton of emulators out there. Okay, so let's tweak this a little bit. Yeah, I think they're all worth playing through, at least the ones I've played. I think my favorite is either Metal Gear Solid 1 or Metal Gear Solid 3. I kind of go back and forth between those two. Okay, now that we've switched them, does that help our cause at all? Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. We pull this one back. Let go. Yeah, it doesn't go far enough to actually hit anything. What if I'm supposed to hit this thing? Let's try that. It's a lot closer. Nope. Not close enough. How about the pillar? Can we hit that? I kind of don't think so. Oh, maybe we can toss this into the gears. Keep it from moving. That makes more sense. Here I was focused on... Yeah. I was focused on these things. It's these guys. We should probably go before it stops working. Oh no! Get him! Oh, we took his arm. Go, go, go. Holy crap, we fell. I think we were going with the current. We gotta go. I ain't waiting for you. Oh, he was just trying to say something to me. He says, I'm not who... And then it cut away for a second.
Leon is right. I'm just slowing you down.
What did I say about self-sacrificial bullshit? We're not going to give him the satisfaction. You hear me? Hank?
I hear you.
This is a really interesting part of this game. He's apologizing now? Come on. Your character is having flashbacks of things they've done before, but they're places we shouldn't have been because we woke up in the airplane, which is really interesting.
I know, little one. It's all right.
You know, Elizabeth,
It won't bother us. Not now.
even drinking
Let's
a ton
get
of
out of
water, I feel like streaming has trained my bladder where I can typically go 3 or 4 hours
He's behind
with
us
no
now.
problem.
He doesn't matter.
Crap, how are we getting through here?
We just need to
Oh,
get
we can
this
sneak this
canister
way.
into the machine upstairs. Then we can leave.
Now,
I think.
on my Thursday streams, when I get to stream very late, because I have work in the morning tomorrow, unfortunately, but this Thursday, I don't have work Friday, so I get to stay up late. I typically will have beer, have a coffee, and then the bladder says, okay, John, that's too much. Gosh, it's dark. Come on. Nope. Nice. There we go. Probably the beer. Agreed, Max. Agreed. Whoa. There's a lot of bodies over here. Oh! Lantern just ran out. These are some nice braziers, though, aren't they? Most of the things you light don't really give you a ton of, you know, light, but those do. Typically on my Tuesday and Thursday streams, Elizabeth, if it's only my normal 3 hours that I do, I can go the rest of the stream, no problem. Can we not open this? It looks like it's supposed to slide. What am I missing? Something to do with this? Right, Kiwi? So, about these braziers, let's ignore the pile of bodies. Okay, that doesn't help us with that door. But we can go up. What is this? That looks really cool. I'm very afraid a face is about to pop up on the top of this. But it looks really cool. Oh, she's getting tired. Yeah, Kiwi's like, quick, change the subject. Sweet. This girl is a rock star. I mean, this would just be hard in general. With a child, like 7 months pregnant or whatever it is now. Oh, there's this. There we go. Oh, you know what? I bet that was on the other door. But it was probably on the other side, so we couldn't open it up.
We're safe. We're away from him now.
You said that before. And then he grabbed you and he ripped off his arm.
Ghost in the deserts, little one. Myself, Hank, and the others. She saved us. I think. But I can't really remember.
Gotta buy some CDRs, Max. Oh, is this to install Windows? I was gonna say, those older computers, like 2002, they had USB drives. It wasn't USB 3 or anything, but it should still work. Let's see, she lies to her child a lot. I mean, sometimes you have to. Oh, wait, we did get some more oil. Let's go ahead and refill the lantern. There we go. Yeah, because we're almost back to where we were before, right? Yeah, I remember this. Okay. It's really just like
Made some sort
being
of deal
hopeful,
with the
I
ghost.
guess.
Hank was hurt. I wish I could remember.
Especially when you're talking to a child or somebody hysterical. If it's not gonna kill them, put them at ease, I guess. And telling herself. I mean, obviously the baby doesn't understand. The baby just likes the soft voice, you know, comforting voice. So yeah, she's definitely telling herself that. That's true. Okay, so we need to get back to this entrance right here. This takes us to where that big beam of light was coming down. And then I think we just have to install our Duracell battery, and I think we're good. But it is weird either way. Just a sec.
One, my dearest.
Trying to teach her to speak. Isn't it best to be realistic in your situation? Brave against danger, probably survive better. I think it depends on the person. Like some people are pretty good about being straight with themselves. Like, okay, you almost died. You probably will die. Let's try not to do that. Where other people,
The portal.
if they told themselves that, they'd probably just be in the fetal position, crying, and not get anywhere, you know? Instead, they lie to themselves so they can keep on going. Now, I think we need 2 batteries. So I'm going to take that one, too. Because I don't think we have to go back that way. Oh, crap. What's going on? Oh, no. That stuff is coming down. More of that weird red goop. This way. Get the hell out of here. That is definitely from the first game. Oh, crap. Oh, I can't go back that way. Did I just die? Did we just get crushed by a boulder? What the hell just happened? Yes, pretty much. I think this is that.
It's you.
We saw the spirit before. She saved us, I guess, or got us out of there. I don't know.
Are you there, little one? I hope you're all right. I need to find another way back to the portal.
Oh crap! More of that red
I
stuff.
have no idea what we did to deserve all this bullshit.
That's one of the most straightforward, relatable things she's ever said. Oh crap! 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 Okay, I think we're in the same place. Just everything's caved in because of that. We did see the wispy woman once or twice before Relentless. I remember it helped us out of a cave one time. We were kind of lost and we just saw this, like, we saw the woman turn to an orb and we just kind of followed her orb around. Oh no, 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 no. Don't like that. My first thought, Relentless, is that it was maybe this, the queen that they keep talking about, who wanted a child. Ah. Maybe she's following us around because she wants our child. Once we have our child, it's in her best interest to keep us alive. Because when we have the super creepy demon baby, she could take it for herself. Just a hunch. I don't necessarily think that's for sure it, but it's an idea. This crap is everywhere. Getting the head crabs in my head again. Is that a statue? That's a statue, okay. Thought that was a person for a second. Oh, we've been here before. I remember this door. This door was locked previously. I think when we came here before, the guy was in here carving up a body or something. Is that a pyramid head sword or is that my imagination? It might not be big enough, but it kind of reminds me of the pyramid head sword shape. Yeah, definitely too small. The pyramid head sword is like Cloud's
What do
Buster
you
sword
see?
from Final Fantasy VII.
It's dark, Mama. It's so dark.
What does that mean? And we were crying. Did our daughter lose her sight? What's going on there? I don't know.
I'm not sure about this little one. She led us this way. I just hope there's another way back to the portal through here.
Yeah, we had the potential one image of her in bed, dead. But she might not have been dead. The family might have been crying for other things that are happening to her. She was just sleeping, you know? It's interesting how much story they're giving us just in the loading screens, you know? Okay. Let's see how far we can get quickly. Ah, I keep pressing the wrong crouch button. I don't think I'm ever going to get it right. Just in case we have to come back. Go ahead and light some stuff. Some of these areas, C for compass. See, that makes more sense. Unlike X for baby. But that one makes way more sense. Some of these areas definitely give me Soma vibes, which this group also developed. Let there be light. Oh, looks like we can crawl in right here. I know, Max, right? Like, C's not my favorite crouch button. It's control in this game. Which makes more sense, but I think because I've been playing other games where C was crouch, I've been doing it instinctively. And it screws me up every time. Okay, we got some more alien diary entries. There are 7 rulers of Ur-Naya's bloodline. Ur-Naya the Binder, First Empress. Iron Seastar, Spear of the Isles. Takimira of the Singing Vines. Tarenga the Builder. Marai Stoneheart. Blessed Atua of the Golden Hand. Tihana, who is the last and eternal. So that's the one who wanted a baby that couldn't have one. So they said, we'll just make you live forever. It's okay. Don't worry about it. And now I think maybe that's the spirit that is kind of haunting us, but also helping us. But maybe helping us. I don't know. Okay, so what's the deal with this room? There's these 2 large things. I can't seem to open them or interact with them. Oh, here we go. We can interact with this. You know, Relentless, that reminds me of... I hate when I'm playing, like, usually a Japanese RPG, and you get to pick, like, 3 or 4 characters for your party. I completely ignore the others. Don't care about them. Stay at level 1. I don't care. I got my favorites. Oh, crap! Oh, that's a timed thing. That thing just slapped me. And then the game forces me to use those 2 or 3 characters I've never used. And I get wrecked because they are underprepared. They don't have any equipment. They're like super low level. It's terrible. Oh, that sounds terrible. Relentless. What are you thinking? Okay, let's go quick. I don't want to get smashed again. Okay, any more? Oh no, I heard something. It's right there. Is that him? Is that guy again? Do you think this is asleep? Okay. Well, if this is asleep, let's go this way. I don't want to try to sneak around him. Well, that's where we came from. We're not going that way. Okay, let's try this way. Okay, that worked. I'm making way too much noise. Banging into everything.
We'll be okay.
It almost feels counterintuitive to light all these torches when I got something that can see me when it's light, you know? Got some more matches. Okay, we can sneak through here. Oh crap, he's right there. Turn off your flashlight. Kind of like that. We're losing our sanity, but I feel like it's better than getting caught by the monster. Does anybody else sleep like that? I sure as hell don't sleep like that. If you do, you probably want to go to the doctor. There's another one! Oh, they're everywhere. Thanks. I hate it. Crap, I'm trying to do this quietly. Not quiet, John. Not quiet.
Please let me.
Couldn't have been any louder if I wanted to. Oh no. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm so dead. Oh wait, we can crawl through here. Nice. Okay. Go, John, go. Hide, John, hide. Okay, if you hold control, you lay down. I'm gonna try that. Okay. Oh no, we're starting to lose it. Where is he? I can hear him. It sounds like he's on top of me. So that room was a trick. You weren't even allowed to go that way. Look up? I don't want to look up. Oh crap. As soon as I looked up, we went nuts. Why would I do that? Look at the baby. Look at the baby. Baby calms you down. Baby's good. Was that really just a coincidence? Oh, I thought you knew something. Like if you look up when you're starting to go crazy, that happens. Okay, that might have worked, because now the monster's no longer in the hallway. This is where the spirit took us. So we can keep going this way. It's kind of funny when you say that, Elizabeth, because there was an Asian horror movie I really like, and part of the twist is there's something right above you the whole time. It's really cool. Very creepy. And when it makes that realization, you're just like... mind blown. Oh, we're starting to lose oil. Oh, crap. That wasn't a coincidence. Or was it? I don't see anything. Oh, nope. I just heard it. Check the baby. Check the baby. Let's keep going. I'm going to try to go up the side route. I just saw it go the other way. The only light I feel safe with is this light. I don't want to light a match because I feel like the creature would see that immediately. I guess this is where we're supposed to be going. I don't know. Let's try it out. I can't really tell where we are. Hey, there's light. Okay. This is promising. Got a note here.
Using it. Couldn't even get my name just now. Writing it down. Leon. It's Leon. Leon de Vries. From Cape Town. Father, Charles. Mother, Elsa. Gold mining job. Putting in machines. Upping the yield. Streamlined. Efficient. Making the lazy bastards work for a change. Grace in the desert. Bunch of upper-class peel cops. Fucking crazy shit. There was a ghost. I think there was a ghost. Maybe dreaming it. A broken face. Split in two. Vines. Vines everywhere. That fucking French bitch Tasi. She only had to do one fucking thing. Her fault. Her fault I'm losing it. She killed us all.
Maybe next time I can actually try to beep him out when he's swearing. It'll be hard to do the timing without ruining the rest of it. Language. Oh, so that's cool. That was like one of the last, I guess, sane moments he had, you know? He was trying to remind himself, what's my name? Who's my family? Why am I here? What a creepy idea. It's really cool. Okay, so let me just be sure we aren't missing anything before we go.
People lived here. Not those creatures, but actual people.
Good. I've had enough of those creatures.
Laughed. Loved. It's comforting somehow.
I actually have to move these bowls before I can open this up. There we go. Oh, look at all the matches. Might as well light everything up. Pick up the last match. There we go. Is that a dice? I think that's a dice. Okay. I'll let all you guys pick one. Tell me what number you think this is going to be. I'm going to roll the dice. If you guys get it right, drop a token. Let me know. Got 5 seconds. I guess I have to wait because of the stream delay. Critical fail. It is a 1d6, it looks like. We got a 2. I guess that would be a 1, Tajay. We'll take one more. Then it's like a 50-50 chance. And you got 4 relentless? Okay. Let's see. 1, 2, or 4. I really chucked that, didn't I? Where'd it go? Did I lose it? Oh, here it is. Okay. That's a 5. That's a 5. You guys got almost every number but the number. Come on. I did find it. I failed. Luckily, I found it. I know, at first I thought, did I just throw it into oblivion? I don't even know. What if it's 5 on every side? Let's see. Oh, we gotta check the baby. I mean, I didn't create the dice.
From here.
It absolutely could be a loaded die, though. Isn't there a way to rotate it? I think you can rotate this. Let's get some good lighting. That's a 5. How do we rotate? Oops. Crap. Oh, it's underneath the door. I thought there was a button to rotate. I kind of forgot what button it is. I don't know. I could have sworn you could rotate it, but maybe not. Nope, see, that's a 6. So no, it definitely has more than 5. Thank you, Tajay. Alright, what is back over here? A really dark room. After I used that match and made the other room so bright, this one is complete darkness. There we go. That room looks so nice for this one being so crappy. I know, I can't get over it. Is Phasmophobia? Is C crouch on that game? Nope. 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 I thought maybe Phasmophobia. It's C, because that's what I also been playing a lot lately. Crap. I need to go that way. That makes sense. That's why I've been pressing C all the time. Peekaboo. I think they're sleeping. I'm pretty sure they're asleep. Oh my god. There are so many of them. This is terrifying. God, they're everywhere. Oh, that one looks like he sees me. I'm gonna go this way. That one's not sleeping. Oh, I almost bumped into that one. Yeah, this is terrible. I hate this. What was that? Something find me? I don't see anything coming after me. Oh, no, 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 no! Dang it. He woke up. Oh, get out, get out, get away from there. Come on, come on, come on. Beat him down. Nice. And now we run. Go, go, go. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Where am I going? This looks like a dead end. Let's light this. Okay, we got some light. Can we crawl down there? Maybe. Panicking. Definitely still spooky. Okay, let's try down here. Oh, I thought it was so dead there. I kind of thought that was going to be a one time you're caught, you're dead. I'm glad I was able to escape. Okay, there's a couple different ways to go. Looks like we can knock this way. Oh, there's a light. There we go. So it looks like we can go this way. Maybe? There we go. But there was something on the other side, too.
Or nothing near. Not monsters. Just sleeping. Waiting. Hunters. Like me. Just like me. Changed. Stronger. So much stronger. Hungry like you wouldn't know. She did it.
Ooh.
She did it. I wish I'd ripped her belly open and pulled the thing out.
Jeez. Okay, so now he's trying to blame something about our baby. Had to do with all of this. Holy cow. And to be fair, while October is generally all spooky for obvious reasons, we really do rock the spoopy all year long. We really do. I would say probably one out of every, like generally all year, probably one out of every 4 or 5 games we play is scary. The scary games are just so great. and they're really fun to stream. But we do play a wide variety of games, but I do really enjoy scary games. Even if they're not, like, really scary, they might have some... There I go again with the compass. Scary elements, you know?
Full of fucking monsters. Everywhere. Scraping through the roots. Sniffing. Hunting. Trying not to lose them. Trying not to lose them, but I'm so fucking scared. Of them. Of me.
Feel bad for this guy.
I keep blacking out. Waking up when I shouldn't be. I don't remember where. So angry. I was gnawing on a fucking bone when I wake up. A fucking bone. Leon. It's Leon. Remember.
Oh, you are no longer Leon. Oh my gosh.
Back to the creepy voice. Samuel Gordon with the gift sub to Elizabeth. Samuel, that is 20 gift subs you've given to this channel.
20. Oh my gosh. Uno, dos, tres. Thank you so much, Samuel Gordon. I really appreciate it. Samuel Gordon's like a meta community member, which I love. It is a community member that came from a game into the chat. It's fantastic. I want to catch up with therapy. No, don't do that. It's too many. It's too much. Don't even try. Oh crap. Baby time. Samuel Gordon is a legend. In more ways than one. In many more ways than one. Okay, I think the baby calmed us down. Thank you again, Samuel Gordon. Now, if you are curious who Samuel Gordon is, Elizabeth, you should check out a game called Black Mirror. The first one specifically. You will learn all about Samuel Gordon. Never mind. Just kidding. I am about out of light. I need that guy to get out of here. There we go. Oh, it looks like we can hide in here. Is this a hiding place? Maybe? I'll try it. Absolute. Oh, crap. It doesn't stay closed. Oh, that's close to close. Maybe you can hide here. I'm not sure. Oh, thank you, Relentless. And that one just vanished on its own. Oh no, do we miss one? It looks like Max got one. Joe got one. I think there was one that we missed. Let's drop one more. There we go. You know, I think we have enough oil.
I am Samuel Gordon.
That's Samuel Gordon. I am Samuel Gordon. I can never perfectly replicate that voice. I gotta keep practicing. Alright, so where did that guy go? He crawled this way, I guess? I mean, not that we have much option but to follow him, right? Oh, that's a dead end. Oh, he's right there. What is he doing? Are they sleeping again? I think they're sleeping. Nice catch, Tajay. I suppose they're sleeping. I guess we're going to try to sneak around them. Oh, we can go this way. Okay. It is so cool how you lose your mind staring at these creatures. It's a very cool mechanic. Hmm? It looked like it was about to open for me. What was that all about? Oh, those are spikes! I could not tell from that angle. That's bad. Don't go that way. Okay, let's go this way. I had no idea. I thought, hey, is this a door that's about to open? No, John. That's no door. Not even a little bit. Not even a little bit. Okay, so we can see some more of the trap over here. I bet we have to turn this. Oh. Holy crap, you don't know your own strength, Tasi. Oh good, I think we were supposed to do that. Like, I just ripped apart the puzzle.
To be quiet.
Nice and quiet. Is that open? Sure doesn't look like it's open. How does this work? Wait a second. Oh, it's rotating on its own. Oh, I get it. Do I get it? There's certain levels you can slide it past. Like, there it's stuck. You see, like, right there? We can't actually get past that because it's raised up. Okay, but now that's stuck. How do I... Oh, you could push them. Alright. I get it. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. We're making noise. I'm sorry. That's not quiet. That's not quiet at all. Are they coming this way?
Run! Run!
Oh, they're behind me! Okay, go, go, go. Go, John, go. Ouch. Did we just push through the spikes? Go, 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 John, go. Right. Go right. I had to think for a second. I'm like, this way looks good. No, it doesn't. Right? Yep. How about you shut the door and lock it? Lock it. There we go. Okay, I feel safer. Nope, I don't feel safer. And lock. Okay. And I'm not safe again. Okay, why am I even locking doors? Does it help me? I don't know. I almost pulled out my compass on accident. Go, go, go. Crap, which way do I go now? Dingo! How's it going, Dingo? Good to see you. Please don't be the end. We are wrapping things up very shortly. Just trying to find a really good stopping point, you know? Oh, they're coming again. Gosh, it's so dark. I can hardly tell which way I'm going. No, not that way. I love these chase sequences. Let's go this way. No, not that way. Ow. Ow, ow. Oh my gosh, this is close. They are right on my tail. Right. Go, go, go. Thank God. I don't think they're demonic powers.
And maybe it's another doctor in London.
No. I will not put her through it. Not again.
Oh my gosh, what is going on there? I can hardly tell. Those are just squiggly lines, right? At first I thought things were connected to her in this picture. I was about to say, I don't think their demonic powers can follow us through loading transitions, so I think we're okay. Of course, it could load and boom, we're being chased again. I don't know. Yeah, I hope. I hope very much. Okay, this is probably...
Just got to get this thing working.
Honestly, this entire stream was just getting this thing to work. It was a huge puzzle. You had to go all over the place, find batteries, find orbs, do all kinds of stuff. But we got it working. Okay, this is actually a fantastic stopping point. As soon as we start on Thursday, we'll be right here, engage this portal, and then go on to the next spot. Now, Elizabeth, because you're pretty familiar with it, how would you say, how far do you think we are in the game? Are we like 2/3, 3/4, probably at least a few hours. My guess is we'll probably complete this game on the next stream because on Thursday, I don't have work on Friday. So we will probably have a good 6 hours to beat it. About 60-ish. Oh, so we could probably do it. It might be cutting it close based on how much time I've already put into it. But we'll see. All right, that's a great stopping point for me. Save and exit. Boom.